And then you go back, you realize that nothing is done because it is all lies, it's unreal. And it's time for you to put a break on to that. You can say enough and mean it. That's the point. If you say enough, you have to mean it. Yeah, say enough and mean it. Somebody said Senator Koiki. Mayegun, we don't want Senator Koiki, only transformer. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You will still appreciate Senator Koiki. No joke. Any Senator Koiki that takes a transformer to any part of anywhere in Nigeria today, you don't know. They will give him chieftaincy title. The question is, should Senator Koiki go on they recharge the transformer to give them electricity? It's because the senator knows, say, they're not too smart. And it's unfortunate that now educated people go, they tell you, say, Baba, leave him. Somebody, if you bring a transformer, may another person bring wire, may another person bring the electricity. I say, which another person? You're waiting for that one. It took us 3 years for this person to give us a transformer. Okay. So how long is it going to take for them to put the wire and to put the power inside it? Baba, God will do this one. Go do that one. I believe you. Trust me, I believe you. Go wait. So it is that you enabling them, thinking that they mean well when they mean otherwise. And the effect of that always comes back to you. It always comes back to you. When you lose your job, you probably will lose your sanity. When you lose your income, you probably will lose it all. Trust me, it is not a good place to be. Ask those who have been there, who have always wanting. They have always been wanting and wanting. And most of what they want are just the basic things of life. Little things that you could go buy if the economy is working. But they did not invest in that. Nobody invested in that. They are so selfish. They are so selfish that some of them, they imported electricity generating equipment. And they decided they were going to build them for their different government houses because only them deserves 24 hours electricity. And you believe in that country? I mean, come on, give yourself a break. Do you actually believe in that country? Or you just believe in it because you're waiting for your own turn? That's exactly what is going on. Everybody's waiting for their own turn. This country is going to be a great country. How? How? God in his infinite mercy is in charge of Nigeria. Let me tell you something. All these things that Nigeria is facing, the children of Israel, they faced. I say, Papa, me, I not be Israel. See, now there we go fight. Oh, that's where we're going to start having problem. We'll fight. I'm talking about no electricity, no fuel, no school, no good medical system, no job, no food, no nothing. You want to take me to Israel of 3,000 years ago, 5,000 years? Come on, man. We go fight. Oh. Don't do that to me, please. Don't. No. That's not good. It's unfair. When you finish with the Israeli story, when you finish with the Egyptian story, when you finish with all of this story, would you come back to my story? Would you, please? Or you want me to forget about mine? Because come on, that's unfair. It's going to cause a fight. Amaja. That's unfair. God can't do this to you. This is man-made. And you know them. We know them. So if you fall for them again and again, come on, don't make it a God issue. Because imagine here now. You know what I mean? That's unfair. You're playing on me. You're playing on my intelligence. You're asking me to choose between what they are doing to me and what happened to Israel. That's unfair. Now, you're going to make me judge. If I tell you I don't care, you say, it's not good. Don't say you don't care. God feel vex. So, Papa, if God go vex for this one, in your own opinion, he better make God vex. This one pass vex. Look at it. Don't take me that. Please don't. I mean, you know what I mean? If I want to be nice. It's not fair to play on people's intelligence that way. To compare man-made problems that you know about and you know those who are doing it. To compare that with what God can do or what God cannot do. That's unfair. It is not funny. Somebody is saying that I may be narrating it kind of a funny way and all that. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. It's serious. It is not funny because it's not fair. When people talk about these things, you don't bring those in. You take it better than that. Come on. And that is why we as Yoruba people, me inclusive, all of us, must never live in that utopia that a Messiah is coming or something is going to happen. Listen, anything that happened to this Nigeria that changes or pretend to change the status quo, that you are not involved, that is not your making, is a setup, and the target is you. Maybe I should explain to you. Nigeria is a shared mystery. When they take from you, from every part of Nigeria, and they said they are going to share the resources or proceed of that resources, they are not sharing it in your own benefit or for your benefit. No, you know that. They are doing so for themselves. But when it comes to the consequences of their greed and selfishness, the victims are you, which cut across every part of Nigeria. Nowhere is spared. Nowhere is safe. But you need to tell yourselves that truth. Don't continue to tell yourself your own truth, because some of you love to tell yourself your own truth, something that gives you a peace of mind and take your mind off the truth, the reality. So you need to know it's a shared mystery, a shared bloodbath, a shared genocide, a shared poverty, a shared state-sponsored terrorism and all of that. Shared. That is why when they say they are paying money for subsidy, they take it from all of you and they pay themselves. When they tell you that they are going to stop paying for subsidy, it is the same way. You will begin to pay for it. They will still take more from you and give to themselves. When the exact little thing that they could do is for everyone in that part of that country to be walking around solution. But politicians don't give solution. They create problems. And when you tell them to fix it, they create more problems. When you tell them to fix that, they will create more. Because without problems, they won't be politicians. Do you understand that? But what they are not thinking about is that there's level to all these things. When you are dealing with your own people, you need to think about the kind of problems you are going to be bringing to their ways. In Nigeria, there is no limitation of the kind of violence they can bring your way, including death. So therefore, we have to pay for our own murder. We have to pay for our own death by being part of Nigeria. When you don't have money to pay, they can go out there and borrow the money in your name, buy weapons, loot some, fund terrorism, sabotage the economy, take away your jobs, devalue your currency, then take whatever proceed they get from you to somewhere safer where they believe that their proceed of corruption is safe, and they abandon you there, only to turn around again and say, oh, hang on, we can do it better. Now, that shared mystery is what has led to us talking about poor healthcare system, poor education system, poor infrastructure system in our different parts of Nigeria. I am a Yoruba man and I come from a place where it's one of those underdeveloped region in all this part of the world. We were supposed to be greater than that. But you know what? We have politicians, criminals who have decided, right, to continue to do the rub over, the paint over of their state capitals. Even when you get to all these places called state capitals in all this part of Yoruba land, you will still have to say to yourself, God damn it, how did it get this bad or worse? But you just need to take your time to go to the remote areas, the grassroots, the communities, and then you'll feel so sorry for still being part of Nigeria. Do you understand that the shared misery, the shared poverty, the shared death, most of them not our own making, by our own making or our own choice. It is all forced. And a conversation to say, do we still want to keep doing this or not? Is they said is non-negotiable. That is the crux of the problem or the matter. That is where we started having the problem. And that is why those of us who have chosen that will speak it out loud, speak and scream it at the top of the mountain, shout it all in the wilderness, go inside the stream and scream it down there below the river and say it out loud and clear. If you want to save lives, you need to break up Nigeria. That is the only workable, fixable, usable, practicable, dependable, and then whatever able you can put up to fix Nigeria. You love Nigeria? You love the people in Nigeria? If you love Nigeria, break it up to save lives. That's where we have gotten into. It is not violence if the criminal politicians stay off. You know that. Because there's nowhere you live, there's nowhere you stay, that Nigeria cannot happen to you. You just need to understand how or how far does Nigeria affect me. Or you have also probably learned how to adapt to it. Because that's what you do. I spend more money sending money to Nigeria now than I used to 5-7 years ago. Trust me. You remember when £100 used to be 25,000 naira. £100 today now is about 78,000 naira. That's a lot of difference, right? So, you get what I mean? So that's how much they have done to you. And the effect of that is that some of us feels like these demands, that is shocking you, strangulating you. People are asking you for more and more and more. Some of you, you have developed insomnia. You barely sleep. Some of you, you have developed anxiety for your phone. When your phone rings, you kind of, some of you are so scared to even take you are living abroad, though. People, they see you for Facebook. They look happy. They look nice. You are motivating them. You are motivational. They don't know what the battle you are facing simply because these criminals are strangulating them in Nigeria. And as they are Nigerians, they don't really fight. They don't know how to fight, so to say, okay? So as they are Nigerians under this Buhari's government, they are scared stiff, pushed to the wall. Instead of them to turn around and face their oppressors, you know what they are doing, People, they make holes inside the wall that they enter them. You living abroad, you know that their request and demand have skyrocketed, especially in the last 3 years. But you have been living through it. It's a big thing for you. And the only way to explain it to yourself is to say, oh, Baba, I just try and stay away from Nigeria problem. I care about my mental health, Mayegun. Trust me, I care about my mental. I don't want to be, Are you really staying away? Okay, fine, you are staying away from Nigeria problem. Is Nigeria problem staying away from you, your family members, your friends, your old colleagues, your neighbors? You are scared to, some of you are even scared to post your images on social media because you know that immediately you post it on social media, boom, hey, she's alive. Hello. You will be like they call themselves. Hello. Ah, she's alive. Oh, she just posted. No. Send that message. Because of that, majority of you are so scared to even post on social media. That is what Nigeria has done. That is how it affects you indirectly. You get what I mean? So when you begin to tell yourself that truth, you begin to understand the complexity and how deep this is. Majority of it, psychological. But if you don't live it, if you don't realize it, you will not talk about it. If you don't talk about it, you are not going to heal from it. You are not in Nigeria. Now, compared to people within Nigeria, you that is not here, I mean, that is not in Nigeria, you are living abroad. But that fear, anything fear, they worry you. See, I took this picture. I was out yesterday with the family. And they are lovely pictures. So. Usually, you don't think twice. When you take your family out, you take pictures, you post them. Say, and all of that. Suddenly, you know that when they begin to say, oh, lovely, amazing, so beautiful. Oh, you are so beautiful. And then the next thing, in the next 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't know, and I know that I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only person. Now, I'm so scared to even open my own messenger, Facebook Messenger. Can you believe that? Facebook Messenger. So, and I know I'm not the only person. Many of you are like that. You know, vote for APC, you know, campaign for Kolu. You did not vote for PDP. You did not go there to go and do all this mouth talk and all of that. But right there where you did, straight bullet, they hit you, or you did deny. We are not going to send our money to Nigeria again. Some of you don't know, say, person they talk from his own frustration part. The frustration is that, what else do these people want? We can see, even when they deny, we can see how bad it is because we talk to them. But they don't see it that way. You know what? I'm not going to send my money again. No, I'm not going to send my money again. No, but if I say, AK Alpha, Ahmed, say, hello. Ahmed, you know, pick my call. I've been calling you since 2 days. Baba, shall I do anything bad, ni? No. Not that you do anything bad. I just don't feel like talking to anybody. Egbon, Daddy has been in hospital for 2 days now, and we have been calling you. You don't pick call. Daddy, kilo shewon. Kini diabetes one, and it's the same diabetes. He's been how is he now? What's the situation? It's money. They said we should do some tests. We should. Why didn't you call me? I've been calling you. You didn't pick up. Okay. I'll call you back. You see, that mood has changed. Do you understand? So now, so they touch you. Meanwhile, your worry is because of that money to quickly make that available. That money is not, and you're also going to be worried that God, I hope they'll be able to take care of him. I hope he's in a good hand there. Because you know the healthcare system. That's how it affects you. How many of us have lost our loved one? I lost my mom. For that terrible healthcare system. Yes, I lost my own mother. She shouldn't be dead she should still be alive by now. And it's not because I didn't have money. It's not because I didn't give money. But you just need to know the treatment, the process, and all of that is another story entirely. How many of us have lost our loved ones that way? So that's how it touches us. Even when you know they're there, they touch you. When you know they're there, I know they go Nigeria again. What did I do for Nigeria? I'm not going to Nigeria. I will stay here. Even if you like, go they live for space. If there is network there, Nigeria problem go touch you there. That's why some people are now saying, why don't we channel our energy into bringing ourselves together like we are doing right now, especially in the advocacy for the emancipation and the self-determination for the Yoruba people. We're talking about the people that our own leader there, Alano, Professor Banji Akintoye came here and he confirmed that we have more than 200 million Yorubas, those who are identified as Yoruba as their ancestral, roots. So over 200 million of them. So it's good if we begin to stop complaining and we start doing something about it. So, you see, choose your own battle. Choose your poison very well. Do something that is worth it. That you can say, okay, I did something, something you can tell your children, something you can give back to them and say, listen, you children, you know I'm a Yoruba man, blooded Yoruba man. My legacy is that I am a Yoruba man who stands for Yoruba people and Yoruba nation till I will breathe my last. And you, my children, you shall not depart from that path. Do you get what I mean now? That should be your legacy. Say it to yourself. Look into the mirror and say it to yourself and say, I'm a Yoruba man, I'm a Yoruba woman, I'm a proud Yoruba man, I'm a proud Yoruba woman. And that is going to be my legacy. My children, they will identify as Yorubas and they will be proud of it. You know what I mean? That is something substantial, something strong, something real, something you can touch, something practical than Nigeria that is just a pseudo. Unreal. Trust me, it's unreal. And it is unraveling. It is a matter of time. It will get to that stage. And guess what? Oh, when it will explode, you should be in a better place before then because you would know and be prepared. Shared mystery. It is shared. Sharing the mystery, sharing the corruption, sharing the backwardness, sharing the killings. Come on. You cannot say enough by meaning it. You get what I mean? You have to say enough and you have to mean it. You have to say it and you have to walk the talk. You don't just talk, you walk the talk. And that's what we do most of my Egun's Diary Political. We don't just talk anymore. We walk the talk. So thank you very much, by the way, for staying with me this long, for those who did, or those who are still here, I'll say. However, let me give you a quick roundup because I'm going to be rounding up now. And my roundup is going to be an update. All right. An update on Mayegun. We've heard all this. We have our reasons. We now know why we should take the advocacy, the campaign, the education, the enlightenment of for Yoruba nation serious now. We should be more committed, not just in Nigeria, but even all over the world. We shouldn't just talk it. We should be doing it. And we have started it on my Egun's Diary Political when we did, when we started the fundraiser for Oloye Sunday Igboho, sometimes about 3-4 weeks ago. Remember that? It was called Diaspora for Justice, Legal Aid for those being persecuted by the corrupt, selfish, murderous politicians in Nigeria who are using the system to hunt those they considered as rebels that are opposing their stance of selfishness that has put millions of people in danger, not just in poverty, in danger. Only if you all do understand that women, children are going to feel the impact, are already feeling it, the impact of these rogues in Nigeria. So we decided to be party to that, support those who have managed to find their voice, who have been speaking out against this this barbarity, this criminality as well. Those who have called it exactly what it is, right? Crime, a crime against humanity in Nigeria. So we started that about 3 weeks ago. We raised a lot of money. We just haven't really met our targets, sincerely. So if you check our Give, Send, Go, I think we have, as we speak right now, I can tell you, we have raised 31,000 and about £100, if I can use a round figure, because, well, £31,000, and that's what we have raised officially. The platform where we raised our money are expected to take out some percentage eventually when we come to the closure of that fundraiser in the end. But so far, so good. They have been very consistent and they have released the chunk of our fundraiser because this is a two-way thing. Remember, we have a PayPal, then we have a Give, Send, Go. On Give, Send, Go, we've raised over £27,400. That is online. You can check that yourself. On PayPal, I actually received another £50 from another donor on PayPal with what we had before. I also received another one. I don't know if you're watching me right now, you did send me £20 and you said the £20 is for Agbeke and Yewande, and you indeed prayed for them as we all wait for the arrival of Yewande, Leila, Yewande. So I got your message. So I got 2 messages like that on PayPal, but let's use figures. So by the time, with what they have released to us so far from Give, Send, Go, which you can put somewhere around 22,000 22,000 or so. Then we have our PayPal, which stood at 3,900 and something. So when you add them together, then this is where I got my I got my 31. Well, sorry, that's what I have at hand. So which should be about 26,000 or so. However, the give send go, like I told you, yes, we have a 27,400 out there when you check it. But that doesn't mean that they have released all of that in a way. And I also I remember telling you or updating you how we have expended from our money. And so far, so good. We've only spent 5.7 million naira from our money, which comes to somewhere around 8,000 pounds. So if you now have to have a figure and say, Mayegun, okay, cut it short. What do we have right now? I will tell you that what we have at hand right now is equivalent to somewhere around 18,000 and extra pounds. I'm using this round figure because they are more reliable that way than when you start quoting figures and adding them figure dot by dot. Yes, we have the cash of over 18,000 pounds. That's a lot. Trust me. Now, with our 18,000 pounds, which we have no plan of spending as we speak, there's so much things going on behind the scene. There's some demands coming through. I just don't find them, kind of acceptable yet. So because of that, you can still be rest assured that the collectivity, the unity, the togetherness, the call to duty, we call it, that we all started 3 weeks ago, yielded the results that actually hand us the respect and including the recognition and adulation of the two most respected leaders in Yoruba land when it comes to the Yoruba self-determination worldwide. So we did it right. And I want you to go to bed tonight with the same updates, okay? How much do we have in the bank, Mayegun? Yes, we do have 18,000 pounds in cash and some change. And we have no plan of spending a penny from that yet. So that will be an update that we are going to build on. And I've also said when I had a conversation with Professor Banji Akintoye, as well as Professor Wale Adeniran, the two elders, the two respected elders that Mayegun's Dari political friends indeed respect a lot as well. We reciprocated that because they also respect us. I have to say that to you. I can confirm that they have so much respect for us on Mayegun's Dari political, and we do respect them as well. So we are going to, like I told you, I'm working on the modality, the transparency, the openness, and a few other things that are going to come or suggested by other people into how we should organize this fundraiser for the Yoruba cause. Listen, the fundraiser or the general fundraiser or generation of a fund for the Yoruba cause is for all the Yoruba groups, everyone who have Yoruba, the defense or the support of Yoruba at heart. As long as you are all over the world, wherever you are living all over the world, you will have access and this support to this fund. And you also have access to contribute to this fund. So in all of this, but you only have access to this fund through Professor Banji Akintoye, or as he designates. Like I said, it is our own way of trying to maintain some clarity and accountability. You get what I mean now? So this is the process. But when I'm done, after working with some other people I'm going to work with, okay? So, but let me even give you an idea, because I'm going to need experts. So please reach out. If you are an expert, I don't think it will be difficult for you to send an email telling me what you can do, your line of expertise, based on what I'm about to tell you now, okay? Because if we have our own trusted people build these things for us, it will be wonderful. And I want us to do that, okay? So the plan is that we are expecting this Yoruba Rescue Fund worldwide to be a very, very huge and successful thing. And therefore, we don't want to leave any stone unturned, okay? So what that simply means is that we are going to be dealing with the real banks now. I'm talking about banks that are going to set this up all over the world. Now, there is a way we're going to work it, a payment system that makes it easier for all the funds that will come through one single spot. And that is going to be an officially dedicated website for this process. Now, this website is going to be a website that is so secure, safe, that it will be safe enough for us to use our own bank statement, card, and all of that. So we need the experts that can build this secured, what have you. And listen, do not panic. This is our own way of saying we want to work with those who believe in our own ideology. There are many things into it, okay? So, yeah, we want to have that. We need to build this website for this fundraiser. We should not do it like we are doing right now, okay? If we do it the way we are doing right now, we are likely going to lose our money. We'll lose our savings. We'll lose all of that. And it will be easier for them to actually take it from us. But when we finish building that website, even when you make a donation in anywhere, this money can be in an account in the US, it can be in an account in the UK, it can be in an account anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry yourself. Just go through the link on the website, official website for this donation, straightforward. Your name, your detail, how much you want to contribute, and drop it there. You can set up a direct debit that will be coming out of your bank every month. Now, the reason is that we don't want to put our eggs in one nest, in the same basket. Do you get that now? We don't want to do that. So I am going to be working with all of you professionals in, what do you call it, smart pay system. You get what I mean? I have that idea thrown out now. So if you're a professional who have an idea of what I'm talking about, also, we want to have that website as a means of gathering data for the purpose of discovering all those who are Yorubas all over the world, wherever you are, okay? Or if you are and if you identify as a Yoruba, whether you are living in whether you're in Brazil, you are in Cuba, you are in wherever you are, all over the world, that website is going to be a form of contact and discovery. We will gather data through it. We will use that data, store that data in a safe place, and we will utilize that data for the future purposes that may probably not be telling you right now, but you have an idea, right? So there's a huge idea. It's safer. It's going to be transparent. And another thing is that when you make donation into those accounts, if your donation is successful, the website, there's going to be something that is going to do an update that's going to tell everybody all over the world, what do we have and where? So if you are an IT expert who knows how to put all these pieces together, don't send me SMS on WhatsApp. Don't message me on Facebook, okay? Just send me an email. That means you know what you are doing, and we probably can work together. I am also working around making sure that, you will do this. If you are willing to do this for us, remember, we may not likely be able to pay you, right? But what we can assure you of is that wherever you need logistics to put all of this together, you will get access to that logistic and put this together for us. I just thought I should tell you that is my own mandate. This is the responsibility that was given to me, and the way I can do it better is to be as open as I can, and at the same time protect that money as much as I can. So to protect the money, there are other things I won't tell you, but I've given you an hint. We will scatter the account all over the world, but it will be only one source that the money will come from. How we will do that, the tech guys will figure it out. Yours is to find a place that you can trust, reliable enough to give your data. So yeah, we're getting there. And thank you so much, Princess Alaja Princess. Thank you for your super chat. At the same time, I got one earlier from Yomi. No, where's that name again? Sorry, I want to call it right. Yeah, Yomi Totu. I always say Yomi Turi, but Yomi Totu. Thank you very much for that on YouTube. So my friends on Facebook, don't worry yourself that, I bet many people are now moving on to the Facebook to be part of this better. It is safer there for now, okay, until we get other things put in place that is going to keep us even more safe. So thank you so much, every one of you, for joining me tonight. I know some of you are hoping to call in to be part of this conversation tonight. I also wish I could do that, but my time is up. But I'm going to spend another time with you some other time, okay? Until then, you can like that video. You can still share it. And I mean, if you're just joining us, you can watch from the beginning again. So thank you very much for your time. Stay safe and good night to everybody.
ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.